Welcome to another Words with X, where words keep us moving from day to day. Okay, so in a meeting with people about this podcast, and an idea came to me that I floated to them and, put it out there and everything. And that is, pretty much getting to know your boy, knowing X, who I am, my thoughts, my mindset, all that kind of jazz, alright? So, at the end of it all, they told me to give it a shot, give it a go. And that's pretty much what's happening today. So basically, what I'm gonna be doing is just scrolling through the web and gonna answer some questions and give my thoughts on them things that just just going through the web, seeing questions that pop out to me, and just that intrigue me, and giving my answers and my thoughts on it all, just so you can get a better understanding of who this handsome devil X is. Yeah, no, let me stop. And so, hopefully, after a few episodes of this, I'm just not a voice behind a screen, but an actual person you can somewhat say you know to a certain degree. You know what I mean? That's pretty much the basic of X thoughts, pretty much, and that's why I'm trying to get it back up there. We did it way back in the day, but didn't say if it didn't hit too big, and I don't even think I gave the approval to get uploaded. So I'm trying to get it going again. Just do that thing. So you ready? All right, let's scroll, and see what we get. Let's see. Scroll. Oh, that's a good one. Man. All right. How much time do you spend in a hotel when you're on vacation, and why? Well, maybe it sounds bad. I mean, to me, okay, it's kind of like a twofold question. When you go on vacation, the purpose is not to be in the hotel. So I try to give it a good little mixture a little bit. Go out, do something, not stay in the hotel per se. But at the same time, I will blow a hotel up on vacation. And I really will, because think about it. I mean, if you don't pay the bills of your own house or nothing like that, you may not understand this. But when you own a hotel, that's pretty much after you pay the whatever the rent it, free electricity, free water, free cable. I'm blowing that crap up. I don't care. I will shoot. I put it like this. When I'm at my own house, I shower maybe. Nah, I shower pretty regular at my own house. But also to help the bill and everything, the water bill and everything. I try and watch how long I shower per se at my own house. But when I'm on vacation, shoot, that water, I be sitting there turning that joke going hot and just be. I have music. I mean, I have music going at my own house, but when I'm on vacation, see, it's not my water bill I'm blowing up. So I be blowing it up. The showers, I be turning lights on. I be leaving everything on. So, and that's just because, let's be honest, there's very few things in life that are free. But once you get a hotel on vacation, the water, the electricity, the cable, all that's free. After you've, paid to get the room and everything. So I'm going to use it. I'm going to blow it up. Now, like I said, I try and do like a little 50-50 thing. I mean, because I don't want, like you said, you're on vacation. I don't want to be the whole time in the hotel because, like, what's the point? You out, go about. So I still go out and do stuff. So I try not to be, like, all the hotel. But you best believe I love being in the hotel because I'm using up all their stuff. Yes, I am. That was a good question. Let's see what else we got here. And let's see what we got here. That's a good one. What's the best question you've ever been asked? That's a toughy one. I didn't really. It looked good. I mean, it appealed to me. I guess the best one, which is kind of. Yeah, and this was like years ago, which I didn't understand then, but I'm getting more to now. It's like in my 20s, you really grasp on it, and in my 30s. And that was, where do you want to be? And it wasn't like a job question. It's just in general, like, where do you want to be? And it's one, I still even ask myself today. I mean, you can ask yourself that, and I ask myself that sometimes and stuff like that. Like, where do you want to be as a person? Where do you want to be financially? Where do you want to be, like, in your house? Like, that is such a broad question. There's no wrong answer, obviously, but it just helps me to give an insight to when I look at myself, who do I want to see and where do I want to be? Like, prime example, this I'll give you one right now. This podcast. I wanted to do a podcast. I started years ago, and I forgot what made me tail off. I think it was because I was doing so much more game commentary ones. I didn't focus on this too much because I think I said this in an actual podcast. It just comes so easy to me. But I wanted to get back into this, and I wanted to do it by 2022. And that's actually when I got started back getting the baseline down for it and everything, reevaluating, revamping, just getting back on some stuff. And that's why now I'm kind of getting back into this segment, get it back on, because it's just a nice way to get to know who I am to a certain degree, you know? Yeah, that was a good one too. I'll do one more. I won't make this a long podcast. What words do you think would make a great name if it had no meaning behind them? That's kind of cool. Would make a great name if it had no meaning behind them. That's a good question. It had no meaning. I guess. I guess because I'm X, so and I guess it's the first one that came to my mind, and would be a great name if it had no meaning behind it. I think the word extra would be an awesome name because, like, no meaning behind it, but it's just something about the word itself, extra. Now, granted, with no meaning behind it, maybe it's because of the way it's done today. But say it was just a word you didn't even know what it means. You just heard the word extra, and let's say you didn't even know how to spell. It's just something about the sound of the name itself. Hey, extra, come here. No meaning behind it. See, it's hard to think of it now with no meaning behind it. But just the name itself, it just pops to your head. And I guess that's a lot of today because we know what extra means and everything else like that, and it's used so broadly. But to me, that would be like a cool name to have. Look at my name, X. It's just, I don't know why. It's just something about the letter. I love the letter X, but it's just something about the way it sounds to me. Anyway, this is my opinion. This is the next thought, so it's all my opinion. That would just be a really cool name if you heard. I think if you would like that, that's what I think. Now, sadly, this is the meaning behind it, but that's why I think way back in the day when people used to throw out papers and everything, they just used the word extra, extra. It's just something about catches the human ear. And I don't know, it just makes you turn and look. I couldn't even put it in words at the moment, but it's just something about it. It grasps onto you, so to say. So, I don't know. That's the best way I could put it. So, but alright, then, well, I hope y'all enjoyed this X thought. Like I said, I'm gonna try and do some more of these throughout, and it'll be the same concept. Sometimes it'll be other things rather than just random questions. I just chose random ones now just to give you good insight in the mind. But the internet's huge, so it's just anything that pops out to me and giving my opinion and thought on it. It's not the same as X trendings though. It's similar, but not quite the same because that's more about like what's happening like big on the world and everything like that, and trending obviously. Whereas this ain't the same. This is just random stuff. Not always, no, mostly all the time random. And just my thoughts on it. It could be anything from relationships, sex. It's pretty much just going online, seeing something and be like, okay, this is what I think of it. And there you go. Which gives you a great, little insight to understanding my mind and getting an idea of who I am as a person and who I am as X. Yeah. Well, as always, hope you enjoyed this podcast. Hope you'll come back for the next one. And always remember, words is what keeps us moving.